Hey everyone. So I want to give a quick update on my Lexus GX460. So I'm here at my local Lexus dealership in Southern California, and I'm gonna get the front brakes replaced, the front brake pads replaced, and the front rotors, resurfaced, as well as the parking brake needs some adjustment, and it kind of squeaks, so they're gonna oil that. But the cool thing is they're gonna install the, I bought the crawl control unit, the switches plus the computer or the module, as well as the multi-terrain select. So I'm so excited to get that today done. It was kind of expensive, but I wanted it done at the Lexus dealership, and I still have powertrain warranty, so I didn't want to void any warranty. So it's all done here, and then that's awesome. So I'm gonna pick it up today. Okay, so here's the new unit. This is for multi-terrain select and crawl control, whereas the old one, let me pull it out here. It had, downhill assist, but the 4-high 4-low doesn't change. And these two are still blank because they're for the, I can't remember, the luxury trim. It had the adjustable suspension, adjustable dampers, sorry, and then the raise or lower the airbag suspension, which I didn't want because I want to lift the truck. And then here's the old control module. The new one is in there somewhere. That has a crawl control support, and it is let me get that out. It is right here. Computer driving switch, Toyota. So those two, I'm probably gonna sell these because I don't need these anymore, and they still work well. And I can access multi-terrain select from here now, and then go through, loose rock, sand, mogul, and so on and so forth. Oops. There you go. Oops, I can just, oh, sorry, off. There we go. There you go, and the icon should disappear. I think there was an icon that came on. Let me try that again. Yep, there's an icon, and then it disappears. Yep, and then of course crawl control is over here, which I will demo in the video because I don't want to put it to 4-low and lock the center diff to do that, but this is so cool. Crawl control. Woohoo!
I'm in high right now. Down to...
I'm gonna go up a steep grade.
I'll go down to a medium. And you can take a picture of this because it has your speeds on it. Okay, we can go high, we can go lower. I can slow myself down to almost nothing. Now we're activating every piston there is to slow us down.
That's so cool.
We'll up it to another speed.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go up this, we'll go to the medium.
And then we could do, you could show me
4-low with center diff locked.
Right. There's
in crawl mode, in a medium speed.
Yeah, 4-low center diff lock. And crawl control on a medium speed.
And we can
on my 2017 GX460.
We can even go slower.
Okay, now it's gonna.
I can go slower or faster. So now we get up. If this is going too fast, I can even make it slow down even more. We can crawl even slower. Like super slow. That's super slow. Wow. That's in first gear. So I go a little higher than that. This is in between low and medium. Now at least we crawl up a little bit more.
That's awesome.
Still with a little bit of braking. That's the noise you hear.
ABS, right?
Yep.
And the, what's it called? The, it'll show me the MTS going now. Can that work? Oh, it's on the MTS or the multi-terrain. That's this button guy, right?
No, that's what I'm doing right now. That's crawl. That's the crawl on and off. So after I get up to a certain speed, I'm going to stop it. I just stopped it.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to go in reverse. It turns that same feature on, except backwards.
Backwards. Oh.
And if I want to go backwards slower, I can turn it on even slower. Release, brake, release. We're in a slow right now.
Oh yeah, that sounds really really like obtrusive, but it's working.
Well, it's probably about 1,000 psi of brake pressure you're hearing constantly going through snow, and it's to control the vehicle. So that's what you're basically seeing.
So this is over rock and
anything you want to go over.
like a.
And as fast as you want to go. I could speed it up. If I speed it up 1, I'll be going faster, and we can go down with, very little braking. And the gear and the transmissions are doing that.
That's crazy.
And I haven't touched the pedal yet, so.
That's awesome. It says track off.
Traction. You got to be in neutral.
This is from multi.
It's got to be on.
Okay.
And then you hit enter.
So when you say 8, you mean crawl control's got to be on?
Correct.
Okay. Center diff lock for low.
Which you're on crawl.
Okay.
Okay, but you're not activated. In other words, watch the crawl thing now. It'll go up when it sets. Okay, I'm in this set right now where it's rock. If I change the selection to mode select and I change it to mogul or mud, sand, or loose, I can change whatever you want to change on. Okay.
So
let's go loose rock.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is if I'm like just off-roading somewhere and like.
Correct. In loose rock. So you get rocks everywhere and you loose.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, and then put it in reverse. Now we've already selected what we want, and it's still in the set to where I can go backwards, and it's going to click me, and I can still change my speeds.
Well,
Okay, actually,
you have to get out of the screen, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I'm in it, and let me see. Then go out, and then.
And then you can set
it tells you what it is, and then I'm set. Hang on, am I in crawl? Okay, now I'm in crawl.
Correct.
And I've changed my pattern, so you see the 2 lights that came on.
Yeah.
Okay. So call is activated, and I'm on high speed.
And you're on. Does that say loose rock or whatever? Is that
that's
the
what
icon?
that bottom one is. Okay.
That's so cool. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna. Same kind of setup's happening.
Yeah, we're going down a steep grade here.
Yeah,
was it 45 degrees at least?
No, that's not 45.
Well, no, what is it?
Probably about a 30.
30? It's pretty steep.
That's how bad I make it this way.
So you're on loose rock right now.
And I'm super low right now. I'm in low.
What do you mean low?
I'm in low crawl right now.
Oh, okay. And yeah.
If I go up 1, we'll go down faster.
So what actually happens, the science or engineering behind this multi-terrain
It just works through your ABS
so
actuators.
So if I'm on the beach, there's a sand mode too, I think?
Yeah,
but how
if you're on the beach, crawl is not exactly what you want.
No, not crawl, but like multi-terrain. Multi-terrain is only for crawl? Okay, or can you use it for like just regular 4-low driving?
No.
I think it's for crawl only.
You can crawl only, I believe, on that. Will it see it? I don't know. We'll see. Here, we'll pull it out of this. And then.
Sorry.
Okay. And then enter. And then mode select. And then go mud and sand. And we're still in the icon.
Okay.
So, I mean, as long as you don't have crawl
it says
select.
loose rock. So I guess you didn't select it yet.
I didn't. Nor did I put crawl on. I'm commanding this right now.
Oh, but that's why that sound, because you're on 4-low.
Because I'm in 4-low, exactly. So on the same aspect, yes, it looks like it can. Does it do anything different than your normals? I don't think so. But I believe it's more for the
crawl control. Because I don't think. Oh, you can, but
might have to read about that because I never got into past crawl and stuff because you don't really.
Like if I go to the beach to drive.
If you go over somewhere, you see someone sliding down the hill as there's braking, that's where crawl comes in. Okay, you're going down such a vertical, or that's so slippery that you're starting to slip as you're braking.
Yeah.
You need to release. That's what it's all about, is pulsing your brakes so you don't lock up a tire, and that's what that crawl is all about.
Okay. And then for like driving like somewhere off-road or on a beach or something.
Yeah, but you don't need to be in crawl unless you're literally crawling up a hill.
No,
or
but you can. Choosing this thing won't really do anything. It's meant.
The way it's set up, I'm not for sure positive.
So now, what's a normal setting? Because there's only 5 options. Oh, you have to go off. I see.
You just go off and turn it off, and then now we're out.
Okay,
see,
so
my light went off. We're multi-terrain. If I select it, okay, enter. Now, as soon as I put it on,
so if you pick what's
I'll pick rock. Okay, see, as soon as I hit rock, the terrain came on.
Okay,
so it's on multiple terrain. So if one, say I'm going and one of my tires is spinning.
Yeah.
And it sees that, and I'm on rock, it'll stop that one from turning and hit up another one so that it gets more force on that side. You follow that?
Oh, I see.
And exactly the opposite. If I got one spinning, I'm going to stop the other so this one can get more traction off this. And it'll move the other one to grab traction on one side and move the whole vehicle forward. So there's one spinning, we're going to slow down the one that's spinning. We're going to put more traction on the one that's not spinning and track the whole vehicle easier through that wheel than the other wheel.
So the trick is to actually know which terrain you're really wanting to use.
And what you need, exactly.
Because how do you really know? Like, you
don't.
You have to experiment and see which one works.
See, if you know someone just went through the side and they were burning all through the right side tires, then you put in a loose rock. If you know it's rock and they're slipping all over the place, then you can put a rock, period.
What is mogul? What is that?
Mogul's kind of on both sides.
It's like snow?
No, kind of like one side, the other side. So it's kind of like a split decision.
Okay. Yeah. And then snow would be like same as sand, I guess, right?
Loose sand.
Loose sand, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Loose rock, mud and sand. Mud and sand would be more like your snow.
Like up in Big Bear.
Yep. Because you got mud and sand, even though there's stuff under it. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so that's more like for like your dirty conditions.
Yeah, we're going backwards with it.
Which one are you on now?
I'm on crawl in a medium.
No, what's the MTS on? Oh, you turn it off?
Yeah, well, I can't see.
Oh, no, you're on rock, I think.
Yeah, I think it was on rock. Even though it sounds like horrendous, but that's what you're asking it to. So you go up and you slide and you're spinning, and then you say, shit, I can't make it. Let's crawl backwards so I can steer out of this and not steer wrong and roll over.
And that's what is happening?
It's controlling your descent.
And that's the ABS flashing, right?
Yep, and working.
It's crazy.
It sounds horrendous, but it's smarter than you are. It's smarter than we are. That's what I'm saying. Not you, us.
Yeah. It's a machine.
It knows what it sees, and you don't see it because you're not outside looking at it. This knows it.
It has sensors, I guess, somewhere underneath.
I don't know when one wheel slips, it'll break that wheel up so it doesn't slip, or it'll release it so it'll start rolling again.
That's crazy, man.
Okay.
This is an awesome system.
Let's see if we can get it out of its center diff first. Okay. And see how it's blinking?
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you had to like release it backwards and get the bind out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you gotta go forward, sometimes you gotta go back to get it out of. Okay, so boom, I just kicked it out. I put it in neutral after I went forward and backwards. Now we're out of center diff.
Okay,
now we're gonna get out of forward low. And it just clicked out. Now we're back to normal.
Because you had to move back. So now, so I can do it at neutral, but it's better to go back and forward a little bit because of that gear you talked about.
That's for the center diff lock.
Even low, four low, right?
Low, yes. But if it doesn't go, like right now, I'm in the perfect set because I just discontinued both of them. So if I do this too, this one should go right in too. Bang.
Yeah.
Right in.
It is.
I'm in the perfect spot right now. Yeah. So boom, I haven't moved, haven't put in gear. Boom, I'm gonna take the center diff lock out.
Yeah.
Because it's easy, and I'm gonna take that out because it's easy. It's in the perfect spot. Boom.
Off.
Sometimes that does not happen because you're binding up, whether it's the front to the back that has got the thing set up. Remember I told you about that gear?
All right, guys, thanks for watching the crawl control video and multi-terrain select. Now all I gotta do is upgrade these tires and get a lift kit and a spare on the back. And well, I got some work to do on this, but have a blessed day. Take care.